So let's talk about the difference between a K-1 visa and a marriage-based green card. Which one should you do? Which one is best for you? Choosing one depends on your specific circumstances. So let's talk about the K-1 visa. K-1 visa is the fiancé visa. If you watch 90 Day Fiancé, then you are a little bit familiar with the K-1 visa process in a very entertaining way. Basically, in order to be eligible to get a K-1 visa, you need to be engaged to a U.S. citizen in a bona fide relationship, and you must have met that person within the last 2 years. Those are the basic requirements for a K-1 visa. There are several parts to getting this K-1 visa and actually migrating and living in the United States. First, you need to put in a petition. After you do the petition and the petition has been approved, you then have to go through consular processing, which is another application that you're going to have to put in. You need to be prepped for the interview. And then after that, you go to the United States. Within 90 days, you need to get married. And after your marriage happens, you could then apply for your green card. It is not until you get your green card or apply for your green card and put in your work authorization documents that you're actually able to work in the United States. So the whole process can take about 2 years. And if your case is a little bit complex, it does depend on the post, the embassy that you're going to be going to. Some embassies are slower than others, but the whole process will take about 2 years, maybe longer, depending on your situation. What's important to note, though, the biggest difference between the K-1 and the marriage-based green card, and I'm about to talk to you about that in a second, is that once you get to the United States with a K-1 visa, you're still not able to do anything. Can't work. You have to get married first, and then your green card application has to be submitted with the required documents that will give you a work authorization. Now, with a marriage-based visa or a marriage-based green card, you're married to either a green card holder or a U.S. citizen. They then file for you. They put in the petition. Once that's approved, then you have to go through the consular processing where you get your application for your green card. At that point, they really determine if you're eligible for the green card. And if everything goes well, that process should take about also 1.5 to 2 years, depending on whether or not you may have issues with your application, such as maybe there is an inadmissibility and there needs to be a waiver. Or it also depends on how fast the post, the U.S. embassy that you're going to, is moving, and how fast you put in all the documents that are required. The best thing about this, and why some people may prefer to do a marriage-based green card over a K-1, is that once you do the marriage-based green card and everything goes through, once you get to the United States and you get that green card, which should take about a month to mail to your house, you're going to be able to work. You're going to be able to start your life, and you're going to be able to start living. So what process you should do depends on your specific circumstance. I sometimes have clients who want to do the 90-day visa, the K-1 visa, because they want to see what life is living with their significant other. They love them, they want to do a future with them, but they want to see if they can live together. They want to see if this country is for them, if this is the best thing for them. And they want to take some time. Even though they know they're not going to be able to work right away or do anything, they prefer to do the K-1 visa. Now, the marriage-based green card, they may decide to just do it. Hey, we love each other. I know what life is with this person. I just want to get the green card, go up there and be with my spouse. It really depends on your circumstances, but there are different types of ways to get to the United States if you're married or you're engaged. So just keep that in mind, that when you're deciding as to which one you want to do, you should consult with an attorney before you do so that you can make sure you have everything you need to prove that it's a bona fide relationship, especially in this political climate.